It's all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
Last time on Highland Racers and for the season finale, I picked up my buddy TC Lyman and we bonsai'd on down to Las Vegas to go and see my buddy Elder Sink get married. While we were there, we did some sightseeing, went and saw the Las Vegas Temple, went on the Stratosphere rides, and where we left off was right before Elder Sink's wedding. Well, I decided not to show anything from his wedding because, of course, it's his day, it's his thing. Let's keep it private to the guests that were invited. So now we're jumping to right after, or we're at a Love's Truck Stop just east of Las Vegas. So we're stopped out here at the Love's Truck Stop that's just east of Vegas, and I found this when I went to hit the fuel price button. Whoop! $3.89. Oh, gosh. Used to be only like $35 to fill up my fuel tank, and now it's like $48. And then for my parents' car, it's like to fill up their fuel tank. So yeah, I gotta love it. So we just made it into St. George. Now we're getting close to Elder Lyman's step-grandparents' house. So yeah, this has been a fun road trip so far. Bonsai from Las Vegas up here to St. George. This will be our first stop, well, besides fuel and stuff. And gosh, like I can't tell you, this is probably the worst gas mileage I've ever gotten because like the cars were forcing me to go 90 miles an hour and stuff like that. Not good. So yeah. Anything else you'd like to add, Lyman?
That's a fun road trip. We had a lot of fun in Vegas, and we got to do a lot, and now we're just concluding this trip with a couple visitations, and so we look forward to it.
All right, so we're north of Cedar City, south of Beaver. We're back in Utah now, but yeah, we're in a flipping traffic jam that's like 6 miles long. If you want to turn around, Lyman. That's like so illegal. All right, I just decided to get off I-15. We're gonna take the frontage road. That should help us a lot. At least we can just take an alternate routes. Oh, look, it's a dirt road. That's gonna be fun. So we'll take this dirt road and go as far as we can because it's gonna be better than taking the interstate. Here we go. So this is the thing. All you need to be is 10% smarter than what you're working with. Because if you look up there, traffic is still at a dead standstill. And that's why we're taking this frontage road. I just hope that it keeps leading us down the highway so we can get to where we need to go so we can get back on I-15. Yeah. Fun stuff, right? This has probably been this is like my first road trip, because there's the difference. There's like driving just to get to your destination, and a road trip is you flow at the curves, you take alternate routes, you stop in and you see friends or see things. So going down this is definitely interesting. So it's been about 3 or 4 minutes, probably about, I don't know, maybe about 2 miles, but look at this traffic, it's still going pretty bad, pretty slow. So once again, it's probably a good idea if we took Alright, so we just got off I-70 and we're now headed northbound on Route 89 and Route 50, heading towards Manti and Ephraim and all those good places. We'll be seeing my buddy soon. So yeah. Did you ever meet Elder Chin Butler, Elder Lyman? Mm-hmm. You did? Oh yeah, that one time when we were in Laramie. Alrighty, so here we go. Together. Puppies! Puppies! Oh boys, looks like 2 yellow labs. 2 labs of love. Duck. So you can see somebody's really excited. Aren't you, buddy? You're excited. That's because, I found this pet smart. One thing I love is, like, we're on a 2-lane highway now, so it's really nice. Kind of takes me back to my mission. You can turn the camera around. We're on a 2-lane highway now. It's just like mission times. Because when you're in Wyoming, mostly what you have is just 2-lane highways. Also, when I served in Colorado, Route 34 was just a 2-lane highway, so it's really nice to see. I love freeways and stuff. Every once in a while, it's just nice to cruise the open road, and going down this highway, now it's me. You're not going to be shoved around by all the people going 80, 90 miles an hour. I'm doing like 73 miles an hour, not too bad. Yeah, really pretty out here. I'm enjoying it. We're about, I'd say we're about 20 miles from Manti. So yeah, it's really pretty. Onward!
Oh yeah, I think that's Cliff's house.
Hi, is it really?
Yeah.
So he's from Sterling, Utah?
Or Manti.
Yeah, we're in Sterling. Oh. Yeah, so anyways, we're in Sterling, Utah. Speaking of missions, the funny thing about this thing is there was a Sterling, Colorado, about 57 miles north of Yuma, Colorado, one of the areas that I served, which probably one of the next road trips, which I'm hoping to do next season, is that's going to be in Colorado. I'll probably do a Colorado road trip and a Wyoming road trip. So yeah, we're getting closer and closer to destination. We're gonna go through Manti and from Manti onto Ephraim. So we are getting fairly close. All right, so we're here in Manti. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but in distance is the Manti Temple. I'm not going to stop because we don't really have the time, and the temple's closed at this point because it's being renovated. So yeah, the grounds are probably being renovated too. There she is. Alrighty, so now we're in Ephraim, Utah. We're here with my buddy Amar Bicycle on Chinbater. He was one of my mission buddies back in the mission. He was my district leader back in Riverton. We've had we've done some very funny things together. He used to use me as a punching bag, and what did that result in?
So we ended up with I pushing him into the wall, so that's what happened.
Pushed me through the wall. It's not completely his fault though, because the drywall, it should have been 3/4 of an inch. It was only 1/4 of an inch. So it was way smaller than it should have been. We've all done some dumb things. Like, I'm not sure if I told you this, but I was driving down, I was in Yuma, and I punched the gas. It was a snowy day, and I cranked the wheel to drift the corner, and I actually put the car in the ditch.
Okay.
So I put the car into the ditch, so I shifted to first, punched the gas, and I was able to get out, and I was in a farmer's field. So I drove out of the farmer's field back on the pavements.
What the heck?
Mm-hmm. Gotta love my driving. And he hates my driving. Because I always have the windows rolled down like a country boy. And then I always drove stick shift.
Yeah.
In the Tacoma.
It's crazy. Don't drive with you guys. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, just earlier, when we were on I-15 and I took that dirt road, when we were getting off the dirt road, I cranked the wheel and pulled the handbrake. And if you don't know what that does, it makes the car drift. That was fun. But yeah, I guess don't drive with me, but you know, my buddy Gabe's crazy, or Mitch is crazy, or all those guys are crazier.
So, if you learn one thing from this video, just don't drive with him. He's crazy.
I guess so. Maybe it's true, I don't know. if you don't drive with me, don't drive with any of the Highland Racers or any of the Highland rednecks. But yeah. Other thing I'd like to add, so you remember how we were driving through that one neighborhood and I was like, you were saying how nice the Tacoma was as a truck, and then I pointed to that old white 80s Chevy, and you're like, that truck's ugly. Yeah. And I sent you a picture a few weeks ago of the same truck because we own, and you're like, oh, that's a nice truck. See, he's changed. He's gone American, and he's also gone country.
Wait. I mean, I still love Tacoma better, but
dude, you can't beat the Tacomas. The Tacomas are awesome trucks, especially the new ones. I love, like, the body style of the new Tacoma. I love how it looks like a military truck.
Yeah.
So he's gone country.
Yeah, I like the other one too, but I like Tacoma better still.
You don't order some cowboy boots? You gonna order some cowboy boots?
Probably not now, but
they're only $81.
In the future, I would love.
Hey, Christmas present? I can give that to him for Christmas?
You should give me one.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get him a pair of cowboy boots for Christmas. But yeah. This is a good guy. It's always nice getting back together and seeing old missionary companions and stuff like that. So I've explained earlier that he had to contact the Mongolian government to be able to get out of the U.S. because his visa is going to expire. But he's back in now. That's awesome. So I'm happy he was able to come back. It's good to see that we can still be friends and not have to be halfway around the world to do it.
There we go.
Yeah, good times. After visiting El Chinbatar, we bonsaied on back to Salt Lake City, and I dropped Elder Lyman off and then drove myself home. By the time I pulled into the driveway, we had driven 1,050 miles on this trip to Las Vegas and back. The trip was only 3 days, but we still had a very awesome time. Still saw some awesome stuff, like we saw the Las Vegas Temple, we saw the Stratosphere, we saw old friends like Elder Sink and Elder Chinbatar. Elder Lyman got to see his step-grandparents, which I don't know when the last time he was able to see them. Elder Sink and Elder Lyman, they both done a lot for me back when I was on my missions, so I thought it'd be a great way to show him a small token of my appreciation by picking up Elder Lyman and then driving down to Las Vegas to see Elder Sink get married. That was just a small token of my appreciation. But this road trip was awesome, and I really want to film more in the future. But there will be 2 more road trips this season, so hopefully we'll get to see that soon on Highland Racers.